The country I chose was Colombia. My country is located in South America and is characterized for being tropical and isothermal because it's near the equator. It has variations in their 5 regions depending on the altitude, temperature, humidity, winds, and rainfall. The Colombian culture can be traced back to early Spain. The government of Colombia is a republic but is known for very bad corruption in all levels of government, especially the military and police forces. The biggest effect on corruption is drug trafficking and gang wars. The water, coasts, and mountains of Colombia directly benefit 80% of the population. They are one of the most vulnerable to the impacts of climate change because of its large coastal, marine, and mountain ecosystems that give direct benefits to Colombia's population. Water shortages and land degradation exists in the highly elevated Andes Mountains. On the coast, rising sea levels and floods can impact communities and the economy. Continuous climate change will likely lead to a change in the precipitation patterns in Colombia and lead to water shortages across Colombia. Currently, climate change is wreaking havoc in certain parts of Colombia. There have been major flooding, landslides, changes in water provision, impacts on human health, and even more drastic changes. The Colombian government has been an ally in the country's adaptation to the effects from climate change. With the continual rise in climate change, there will be a huge impact on irrigated agriculture, human health, and sectors like hydropower that rely on a continuous water supply. Many cities in Colombia rely on tourism, especially coastal ones, which will suffer due to a rise in sea level. The country has a close partnership with Conservation International, and together they have made huge strides in improving the mind of the people and creating a more resilient mindset. Access to water has been the main focus of the government since 2013. They proposed several adaptation actions to cope with the changes in water provision. They are currently expanding their impact to mountainous regions in Colombia with similar social and ecological conditions. In the capital, actions include restoration, development of climate smart landscapes in rural areas, capacity building for local authorities, and dissemination of information about climate change. This includes adapting to traditional farming to promote sustainable land use and recover the forest cover on a lot of their farms. Colombia is also focused on achieving low carbon development to help themselves and surrounding countries.